So you realize over time that in the course of going in and out of relationship, especially as a man, you would have dated so many ladies. Over the years, so many men are guilty of this. Um, well, maybe not directly their fault, but you realize that you have dated, a handful of ladies. Because by the time you start taking count of the ladies you've dated, you realize that you've dated over 15 ladies in the course of a space of, let's say, 10 years or 5 years. So this is heartbreaking. So at times you now realize that after some time, there's this particular lady you must have dated, and by the time you leave her, you realize after some time that you see yourself trying to get back a replacement. You see yourself trying to get back that same lady that you have left along the line. You know within you that something is missing, or within you know that these ladies you are dating now are not like that particular lady. So it leaves guys with a sense of that emptiness, vacuum. There's this lacuna in your heart that something is missing about you because you have already left that thing behind. So deeply, quietly, and slowly, you see yourself being eaten up by that feeling of emptiness because you left that lady, that one lady that that has your back, that one lady that made you loved, feel loved, that one lady that cared about you, genuinely cared about you, but you have used her as one of your girlfriends. In this video, we'll be talking about 7 things that happen to a good man after he has lost a good woman. So if you are a good man and genuinely and honestly you've lost a good woman, there are 7 things that happen to you in the course of your lifetime. Can you see I said lifetime? Because you can't turn back the hands of time. If today is your first time seeing my face, my name is Michael. This is my channel. If you're here to subscribe, do so. Remember to drop your comments. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to receive my videos as I drop it. So without much ado, let's talk about the 7 things that happen to a good man when he loses a good woman. Okay. So number one point I want to make is that when a good man loses a good woman, he realizes finally what he took for granted. Yes. It finally dawns on him that, so all these years he has taken this lady for granted. He lives with a lot of regrets. He sees himself, thinking and brooding over that particular lady. Because they said you don't know the worth of what you have until you lose it. So to a lot of men out there, they fall into this category. Thankfully, life brings them a good woman. But out of carelessness, out of nonchalant attitude, out of adventure, out of youthful exuberance, they end up not treating that lady well enough. They end up treating that lady like just one other lady. Then at the end of the day, you see that they lose the woman. Because most good women, you see, a good woman loves consistently. She loves you softly. She's loyal. And because of this, a lot of men don't value them. That woman that always shows you love, that always cares about you, that checks on you, that lady that doesn't demand from you, she's absolutely okay with what you give her because she understands that you are still hustling through life. She doesn't require anything from you. All she wants from you is love. But for a lot of men, they take this type of ladies for granted. That one that loves you because they take them for granted. Alas, before you know it, after some time, she gets tired. She gets fed up. She gets discouraged. And she just leaves. So by the time this type of woman, when she leaves, the man is filled with a lot of great regrets for taking her for granted. So that is number one, regrets. You realize that you have taken her for granted and you lose that good woman. That's number 1 point. Number 2 point, is that, remember, in that number 1 point, you've lost all the support. In number 2 point, you remember that the man now begins to feel the weight of emotional emptiness. Yes, that's number two. The weight of emotional emptiness. The void that the lady filled. You don't know the worth of a good woman in your life until you lose that. That good woman in the life of a man, she's always there to support. She's patient. She gives you a all. She's your backbone. She's a pillar for you. She's the type that gives you a lot of sense of accomplishment. She appreciates you. She admires you. She sees you as a demigod. So by the time that woman leaves, you feel a lot of emotional emptiness. There's a lacuna in your life as a man. Yes, a good man fills a man's life with warmth. A lot of warmth, and her presence brings peace of mind. The peace of mind, the presence of a good woman in a man's life gives him a lot of peace. So when she leaves with the peace. When she leaves, then everything becomes silence, and the silence becomes so loud and heavy. Their emptiness storms into your being and leaves you, feeling with lots of regret and emptiness. So it's not loneliness; it's the absence of a soul that cared for you. You are not lonely, but you feel the absence. Even if you have 10 women around surrounding you when she's gone, it cannot be like. It's that because she has taken away something from you. When a good woman leaves you, she goes with all her baggages. She goes with all the love, with all the warmth and all the care that she brought along when she came into your life. So there's nothing you can do that can replace it. That emptiness goes with you. That's number two. Number three, you now see that by the time a good man loses a good woman, he now starts to reflect on his mistakes. He begins to reflect. He doesn't play the blame. For a good man, he doesn't play the blame game. He doesn't start saying this is the reason, this is the cause. No, he just begins to reflect. You notice that for a good man that loses a good woman, something changes. You just notice that some men, after some time, there's something about them that changes. They can't explain it. In fact, men are too proud or even too shy to say that, that lady that left my life has taken away my soul. They aren't shy to say it. They can't even say, she took away my soul, she took away my peace. They're too shy to say it. So they realize, what they could have. They begin to ask themselves, what could I have done better? So the man begins to do a lot of sober and self-reflection. It's very painful, but it's necessary. When a woman leaves a good man, he begins to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of sober reflection. That's number 3 point. Number 4 point, he tries to improve himself. At this point, when a good man loses a good woman, he now begins to sit down. Remember, in number 3 point, he has done a lot of sober reflection and analysis of what he did not do right. In number 4 now, begins to try to improve himself. He now begins to remember the things that particular lady complained of. Whether, you're always coming back home late, or you don't care, you don't check on me, you don't call me, or you don't cuddle me when we sleep. He begins to improve himself. Or whatever the lady used to complain of, even their secrets, he begins to try to get better. It's a wake-up call for him. It's a wake-up call. He starts working on his attitude. In case he had a bad attitude or a bad temper, he begins to work on it. In case he was the type that was very impatient, he begins to work on it. Because it has dawned on him that he has lost something big. He can't get it back. So the only choice he has now is to improve himself, is to make himself get better. That's the only thing that he has left for him to do, is to get better. So he begins to work on himself. He doesn't do it for her, no, but he does it for himself, because he now sees that, he now sees his shortcomings and what he failed to protect. That's it. He now, what he failed to protect in losing her. He doesn't want to do it again. No. They said thunder does not strike the same place twice. If it happened before, affliction shall not come a second time. So to him now, this is a wake-up call. That's number 4 points. When a good man loses a good woman, that's my number 4 point. For a number 5 point, he becomes more careful with love. now he becomes more careful. In his next relationship, you see he's going to be a better person. He's going to be a better man. He's going to be a better lover. He's going to be more caring. He's now going to buy her more gifts. He'll be the type that now shows more care. He will check on her when she's in the office. He begins to call her from time to time. He doesn't shout or scream at her. He's now more loving. He's now more aware. He's now more available, because he doesn't want, the same thing to happen to him twice. He becomes more careful with love. He treats love now with kid gloves. He treats love with a lot of care, a lot of attention and affection, such that the lady now will have so much attention around her. So, I tell you, he no longer entertains connection, attached connection. No, he's into it all for the cycle, for the complete 100 cycle, for 360 degree. He's there all the way 100%. He's no more doing half-hearted love. No, he's there. He's committed. He's connected to the lady, because now he has realized how rare a good woman truly is. He has realized that good women are not easy to come by. Out there are so many ladies out there, so many, but there are no good women like that. The ladies out there, ladies are ready to do anything for money. They are ready to just do anything to collect some of your pounds or some of your naira, But for a good woman that genuinely cares about you, that is genuinely concerned about your welfare and about your care, she begins to know she's committed to you. Because so you see that you're now more careful. Number 5. That's number 5. Number 6 points. When a good man loses a good woman, like I said, he knows how rare good women are. So now experience has to come to the party, because good women are rare. He has dated many, remember, but he has only dated one good woman. That genuine woman, that woman that truly cares, that woman that truly wants to be there for him, that woman that wants to be there to thick and thin, that woman that wants to be there whether for good, for better, for worse, as they call it in marriage. He has lost her, so now he wants to take his time, because he realizes that experience has taught him a lesson. He realizes now that experience is the best teacher. So not every woman is loyal or nurturing, He knows that now. So he knows that some women come into your life because maybe you have some money, you have some change, or you are influential, or you are somebody that is doing well, you are progressive in nature. Women like men that do well. Women like to be connected to men that are happening, celebrities, men that have money. Or if you are the intelligent type, women will gravitate towards you. So he knows that some of these women come to you for a reason. So not every woman is feminine or supportive or emotionally mature. A lot of them are children. They only have big bodies, but they are children in the brain. But he knows that now. So now he's more aware. He learns a good woman is not replaceable. That's the truth. You cannot replace a good woman. You cannot. Once she's gone, she's gone. In this number 6 point, a good woman is not replaceable. He knows that now. He has realized that. So treats when he meets any woman now, he treats her more respect. He's now more committed, so that he can easily realize whether this woman is a good woman or not, whether she's here for the whole cycle or she's just here for a week or for a day. So that's what happens. Then number 7 point. This number 7 point is not a joking matter. When a good man loses a good woman, this number 7 points is going to live with him for the rest of his life. Number 7. He always carries a piece of her with him for his lifetime. He will always carry a piece of her. Even if he later finds a relationship, later starts dating, but that one good woman that he lost, he carries a piece of her to his grave. Even if he moves on, yes, a lot of men move on, yes. Even if he finds love, yes. A lot of men, after some time, they find true love. Yeah, true love, yeah. Genuinely, true love, True love that even becomes your wife, Yes, it's possible, okay? But there's always a part of him that remembers her. Not out of regrets, no. But out of respect. Out of respect that, thank God I met this lady. She made me better. Thank God she made me sit up. Thank God I met this lady. She made me realize what I lost. She made me to remember the old me that's now changed. Okay? So, because remember that lady helped shape him to a better man. That lady. So he always carries a piece of her with him. Are you out there? Have you ever, if you're a man out there, or even a lady, do you have an experience like this? Have you ever dated someone that you always remember, even now that you are married, you married for 10 years, 15, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, but there's that one good woman that you know you lost. There's that one good woman that you know, due to careless action of yours, your non-availability or non-show of care and affection, you lost her. Can you share with us? Drop in the comment section. Let us have the experience. And finally, okay, when a good man loses a good woman, he doesn't just lose a partner. No. He loses a mirror. When I say mirror, a mirror that reflected the best version of him. He loses. So that mirror, sometimes heartbreak becomes a teacher that you never knew existed. So if you have suffered from heartbreaks, at times that heartbreak that you suffer could be a wake-up call. It could be that wake-up call for you to realize that, wow, I just lost this lady. I just lost this girl. What did I do? She's no longer picking my calls. She's blocked me. This is a lady that you dated for 5 years, 7 years, and you had at your beck and call, but you were never there. Never showed her love or care. Never gave her attention. Anyway, they say it's better late than never. But now you know. Now you know better. Men, this is for you. Now you know better. So every woman that is in your life, treat them well. Treat them with respect. Treat them with dignity. Show them love. Show them care. Give them attention and affection. They want you. They want you to be available. It's not all about money. A good woman is not after your money. He wants your availability. He wants your attention and love. So men, show these women love. Show them that you care. Don't lose a good woman. Affliction must not strike a second time. Do not. They are very rare to come by. Today is your first time seeing my face. My name is Michael. This is my channel. If you're here to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and join us as we are progressive and making progress. Thank you for watching me this far. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are a star. See you on my next one. Cheers. Thank you.